Hey everyone, my name is Tiffany and welcome to my channel. This is my first ever video, yay! I decided to start my first video out with one of my favorite things, which is building in Sims 4. I built one of my favorite style of houses, which is a mid-century modern style house, exterior wise. I am extremely indecisive about what I want for a majority of my builds, so it takes me forever, constantly just fiddling around trying to figure out what looks the best. So I cut quite a lot out, but as you can see, we have built the main exterior with the fireplace up front and the roofing, which I can do a tutorial on how I got that roof style anytime anybody would like that. I decided to do a little carport area because I think they're like really cute for kind of 60s style exteriors. A couple of the cheats that I use are bb.showhiddenobjects, bb.showliveeditobjects, and those two help you get the little things that are throughout the world that aren't in regular build and buy mode. Make sure when you are downloading this build to put in the bb.moveobjects cheat, because that's something I do for all of my builds. I barely ever not use it. I decided to not have platforms in the house. Instead, I just took them all out and put a foundation instead, because platforms are extremely hard to work with in this game. So I did that, and I had to fiddle around with a couple things before I liked the exterior. I changed the windows probably a million times, so I cut it all out and showed you the windows that I chose to go with, and I still just messed around with them a lot. So while we're watching the build, I guess I'll give you some idea about who I am. My name is Tiffany. I am 25. I'll be 26 in a month. I've been playing Sims since 2000, since it came out. I also like to play story-based games, and I'll definitely be doing that on this channel as well. My favorite is Life is Strange, so I will definitely be doing a playthrough through all of them, and when the new one comes out, I'm so excited. I'll also be playing that on this channel. Some of my biggest inspiration for starting a YouTube channel is definitely Little Simsy, Plumbella, Vixella, The English Simmer, Deligracy, James Turner, Evelyn, I think that's how you say her name, her channel name, Miss Griffey, Kate Emerald, just like all of the really amazing builders and other content creators that play Sims for just other type of gaming. I really like Jacksepticeye. I love me some Corpse Husband. He is amazing. Geek Remix. They do a lot of awesome playthroughs, so shout out to them. They're extremely amazing with their playthroughs. They're very in-depth. Yeah, I think that's it. If y'all have any suggestions on builds you would like to see me do, I will definitely try them out and see what I can come up with. I do have an origin account ID, and I do post to the gallery. It's not the same name as this channel. It is actually under Daniibugg. It is DANIIBUGG. I will leave a link in the description to my origin account, and also a link for this build if I can figure that out. I've been building for, I think, since 2018. I've been just playing around with different build styles, and I've done quite a few houses. I haven't really done many like businesses and stuff like that. I have a bachelor's degree in psychology with a minor in criminal justice. I'm really big on true crime. I watch all the true crime videos, and Bailey Sarian and Stephanie Harlow, Kendall Ray. I have a cute little dog. Her name is Sadie Mae. She is a miniature Dachshund, and she's just the cutest thing in the entire world. If there's anything else you want to know about me, just leave it in the comments and I will get to it, and I will answer it in the next video. So back to the build here. You can see that I am doing some landscaping and trying to figure out how I want the backyard to look. I knew I wanted to have a pool, I just couldn't figure out exactly where I wanted to have it. So I just played around and came back to it, and eventually actually put the pool between the patio area, the covered patio, and the fence. For my landscaping, I would just do something very simple all the time. I just wanted it to look a little more of the desert style, since this is in Oasis Springs. After we finish up a little bit more of the landscaping and a few little touches here and there for the outside, we moved into the kitchen, and I changed the kitchen probably like 4 or 5 times before I found something I liked. I ended up using the stove and fridge from Snowy Escape, I think, and the countertops from Island Living, and I put those in, and I wanted to make the sink sort of in the middle of where the window is, so I put 2 of the outer pieces of the cabinets on the end near the little corner pieces. And don't forget your trash cans, because I always forget them, and I'm glad I remembered them. I just finished up some touches in the kitchen, and I put some upper cabinets and raised them up to a certain height because I wanted to put some flowers and stuff up there. That little red shelf is, I think it's like MSP or something like that. It's custom content, but I don't leave it in the build, so it doesn't come up as custom content when you search it on the gallery. It basically makes it to where you can slot anything to a specific height, and it's really helpful for that. I use it so often, but I use that to put the little foliage up there on top of the upper cabinets. I also put some pots and pans and different things like that up there to make it look a little more lived in. Sorry about all the moving around. Let me know if this is a good speed. I can always slow it down if I need to, but I just wanted to sort of speed up the furnishing process because it took some time. To place those things at a certain height, you do have to have the Move Objects cheat on, and you alt place it, and you can also like press and hold shift to get it to a certain spot and stay there. Basically, I just moved the counters away so that it wouldn't just slot into that area, and like how I was doing right there with the flowers. So this part right here is my favorite, I guess, of all of the parts of this house. I clicked those, I think they're room dividers from Moschino stuff, and I just raised them up with the 9 button, and also shrunk them with the, I think it's the open bracket button, and I just placed them with pressing and holding alt to get them to where I wanted them to be. I wanted just like a little more of like a divide between the kitchen and the living room. I really like to make my houses and builds like very lived in, so I tend to put a lot of clutter in it, and I use a whole lot of packs. But I can do some limited pack builds as well, if that's something that you would like. For this part with the coffee table, I wanted a smaller coffee table that wasn't as big as that one was, so I just shrunk it with the bracket key and put the red shelf to where it was the exact same height so that I could make sure that there was some stuff on it. And for this picture frame and the fireplace, I had to delete the walls around it to make sure that it wouldn't snap to any of the walls around it and would just look like it was purposely hung on the fireplace. And for this bookshelf, like I said, I like to have a lot of clutter in the house and just little knickknacks here and there to make it look more lived in. So I really put together so much stuff on that bookshelf. Again, using the red shelf, it literally comes in handy so often. I'll try to remember to link that in the description in case it is something you want to place in your game. But anyway, I just finished up with the living room and going towards the, I guess, hallway area, filling them in before I go to the bedrooms and the bathroom. Anyway, I hope everybody's having a great day, and please make sure to subscribe and like the video if you liked it, and leave me some suggestions on what you'd like to see on this channel. If you'd like to see any type of tutorials or anything on how I do specific things, let me know and I will do that. So I'll let you just watch the build, and I hope you enjoy it. Thanks. Bye.